Uh, would it be hard for me to do a live script of a new hotkey? Wouldn't be hard. I just have to pick a subject. So how about chat? Feel free to give me a suggestion for a hotkey, and I will tell you if it's feasible to do. I will, in the meantime, while people make their suggestions, I'll go back to the script, my crazy long script here, and fundamentally, there it is. Insert is backspace. That's how simple that is. I just type the keyword insert, and then I have the double colon operator, and then I have the word backspace, and now my insert key behaves like a backspace. I also have the scroll lock key remapped to pause play my YouTube music if I'm listening to like a video game soundtrack while I work. I have pause remapped to put the Windows 10 computer to sleep. Because the set of hotkeys that I would press is different from Windows 10 to Windows 7. I was actually sticking with Windows 7 for the long time, so that's why this is Windows 10 sleep is distinct. Yeah, let's see. I use this a lot, this get key state alt. This is checking if I have the alt key held down, so if I press tilde and I want one hotkey to trigger, and then I press alt tilde and I want a different hotkey to trigger, that's where I use the alt modifier. So here, I mentioned that I use AutoHotkey to create this exact, the slideshow that you were seeing. Let me bring that over here. This is, of course, completely unrehearsed, but whatever. So here, I've got the word development highlighted, and I want that to be yellow now. And it didn't work because I'm on a different size monitor, like I said. Let's see if I can alt tilde. No, it doesn't want to work, unfortunately. Since I started writing this presentation, Google changed this layout. This didn't used to have little minus and plus buttons. It used to be that you just click on this and you would get your font size. So that bumped things over. It does work on my primary monitor, but for some reason the secondary monitor that I'm using to stream this is a different size. So like I said, using the mouse, there's a prime example of why you don't want to rely on it, because it just fails to work. Clear recycle bin. If I'm the desktop screen. Yeah, okay. So clear recycle bin, we can do that potentially. I will mention, on Windows 10, this is one of my favorite things that I never knew you could do. So here's my recycle bin. If you use this ribbon view, you can go to the recycle bin tools, you can right-click empty recycle bin and pin it to your bar. So now, no matter what folder you're in, even if this is collapsed, you can click this and you'll empty your recycle bin from any folder. I can be in a completely different folder on my desktop, and I can delete things from my recycle bin from here. So that's pretty handy. So what I would need to do is I would need to figure out a series of keystrokes that would make that happen. One thing, like AutoHotkey can actually run other AutoHotkey scripts as well. So if you're ever in the midst of trying to prototype a new hotkey out, what you can do is you can write a hotkey that is compiled, that is programmed to call another hotkey script, so that you can just continuously make edits to the one that you're developing, hit save, and then the compiled script will call the non-compiled script and you can test it out. However, once you've got it working, I would recommend grabbing that code and putting it into the compiled script. For example, the ongoing, like all of my hotkeys are in one massive file that's 1,400 lines long, because I tried breaking those scripts out into other programs, and what I found was they run a little bit slower. So if I am used to pressing a key and having it work immediately, by calling it from an external script, it would run like half a second slow. And when you're used to that immediate function, you want it to continue to work that way. So I would do my best to, you can write keys in an external script and test them out that way, but then integrate them into just one single massive script if you can. I know that a lot of these AutoHotkey, writing these kind of scripts and getting this kind of optimization is something that only a a specific kind of developer will want to participate in. For most people, it might seem like too much time in for the time savings that you get out, but it's quite simple to program